Hi, I'm Chris, and welcome to my channel, Synergistic Singing. A lot of people think that to sound better as a singer, you actually have to do more stuff. You have to put more effort in, you have to add things, but a lot of the time, you actually have to reduce how much overall motion and activity that you have. So it would be very interesting to actually see how when you have too much motion, either a motion in pitch or movement in your body or movement with the mouth and the tongue, how that can all actually interfere with the clear note. So for today, I'm going to be talking about how when you move around in pitch a little too much between notes, you end up with an audible slide between notes. Now, to be clear, an audible slide between one note to another is not always going to sound bad. So it's actually can be used stylistically for a bunch of different reasons. And there's lots of singers that use slides across many different genres. So don't make sliding an enemy. Just realize that you want it to be a choice. If you're gonna have an audible slide between notes, you want it to be a choice, and you want it to be precise enough that you don't blur all of your pitches. Audible slides between notes that are really obvious, it's a little harder to actually describe than to just show you with singing. So I'm gonna sing through a couple phrases, or I'm gonna sing without the audible slides being too long, and then I will do another round where I make the audible slides really obvious. I'm gonna try not to change anything else in my singing so all the variables stay the same. So the difference stands out. Wish me luck. I don't know if I can keep all the variables exact. So here we go. So this is just regular. I got my ticket for the long way round. 2 bottles of whiskey for the way. Okay, now I'm gonna do some audible slides, and I'm gonna have them take up a lot of time between each one of my notes. I got my ticket for the long way round. 2 bottles of whiskey for the way. Can you hear how slidey it got, and how if you spend too long sliding between your notes, then it's going to really stand out, and then it sounds like the whole thing's out of tune. But actually you're finding every one of your notes, you're just not staying long enough on that particular note before you move on to the other one. So I'm going to slow this down even more. I'll just take the first line. I've got my ticket for the... Okay, now I'm going to slide a whole lot between them. I've got my ticket for the... Do you hear how all that sliding makes it sound like it's out of tune? And it's sometimes in tune, but it's not always in tune because, of course, all that travel time is really obvious. So when you're singing and you move from note to note, you do want to slide. Sliding's really, really good. It's actually how your voice, that's like easy mode for your voice. It's harder to release air between every note and not run out of air. The thing is you want to make that slide be really exact. So you go from point A, boom, to point B, and that slide is fast and nobody hears that you slided. And then if you do a slide, if you do want to make a slide, it's an artistic choice, a conscious choice, and you want to do it at the right amount so it doesn't start to sound like it's just out of tune. So if I did a slide, maybe that still would stay more on the in-tune side. I've got my ticket for the long way round. So, so you hear that little slide on long. So that time I did a slide, but it was really specific, and I landed and stayed on the destination note for a while, so it ended up working out. I plan to make more videos like this so that you can have some concrete labels for exactly what you're doing as a beginning singer, rather than just calling it all bad. And then that's really discouraging and not helpful. So if you have some exact names, then you can say, hey, I realize I need to learn the skill of sliding from one note to another in a quick and efficient way so no one actually hears me moving from note to note. For more videos like this, make sure to subscribe. And for voice lessons either online or in my Austin, Texas studio, go to synergisticsinging.com/schedule a lesson. Thanks for watching.